Hi guys, it's Jay from Ayaba's Wind again. I am back to do your March Love Tarot pop-up reading for the sign of Gemini. I hope all has been well. If you've never seen my previous videos, I am a priestess in the Afro-Cuban tradition. I will be interpreting the cards from an Afro-Cuban spiritualist perspective at times. I've created 3 sets of oracle decks. The first set, the main deck, is based on love songs for the last 40 or 50 years. So I'll be delivering messages from Spirit via these 3 oracle decks, in addition to some world famous tarot card decks that you are familiar with. I don't particularly tend to like the romance angels because they can sometimes be a bit boring. I'll use them on occasion, but I like to add some variety and to make it a little bit different from other readings that are out there, okay? So if you like what I'm doing, please like the video, share the video, and definitely subscribe. You can also email me for a private reading at ayabaswind, WYND999 @gmail.com. Keep in mind, this is a general love reading. I'm reading for thousands of people across the world. This is an international general love reading. So if you want something more specific, more tailored to your needs, you definitely gotta email me for a private reading. Also, I love to shuffle the cards on camera. Spirit makes the cards jump. It is a phenomena. So I feel it's really important to keep the shuffling within the video. If you don't like the shuffling or the prayer, you can skip to minute checkpoint 5 minutes in, and then the reading should be starting around that time, okay? Also, the 5-minute marker or the time marker is down below in the description. I'm going to say a quick prayer, and then we'll get started, all right? So just give me a couple of seconds. Okay, let's get started. Okay, the cards are talking. Sometimes these decks don't want to talk, okay? But they're talking, which is great. We got our first time checkpoint, which is winter. All right, a couple of more. All right, guys. So we're going to stop there so that this reading will not go too long. So let's see. Spirit is saying, just the two of us, we can make it if we try. Bill Withers. Okay. So Spirit is saying, like, within this love story, within this love scenario, there's going to be either a divine masculine or a divine feminine that you're probably not in union yet with. And probably that's the reason why you're watching this video. And then there are karmics, okay? If you're a karmic female, if you're a male, then you're going to have a karmic female that you may be dealing with now. If you're female, you may be having a karmic male that you're dealing with now, in the interim, before you go into union with your divine masculine, okay? So Spirit is saying that if you put in effort, if you and your person, your special person, put in effort, you guys can make it. You guys can have this beautiful, picture perfect relationship. But both of you have to put in time and energy. It just can't be one person who's giving, and the other person's not putting in work, okay? Spirit is saying Love You for Life by Jodeci. This was a song back, I think, in like the late 1990s. Okay, and so this person has love for you, or this could be vice versa. You have tremendous love for this person. You guys are in love with one another. And it's a shame that you guys are not yet in union. Okay, but Spirit is saying that the divine is going to bring you together. Okay, even if the circumstances appear to be impossible, Spirit can make mountains move. Okay, and so this is what Spirit wants you to know. A spiritual cleaning is needed to break free of ties. So what does this mean? Spirit is saying that you need to take spiritual baths. On my either community section or discussion section, where I've posted a number of different commentary, you can find the spiritual baths. You should take a white bath. Okay, white bath has cascarilla, which is powdered egg white. You can get it on Amazon.com or at your local spiritual store, your botanica. You can use milk, cow's milk, goat's milk, or coconut milk. You can use cocoa butter, shavings, white flower petals from carnations or from daisies, and add it to regular water, like lukewarm or tepid water. Stir with your left hand. Say prayers for what you want. You could use, add a couple of drops of Florida water. You can add a couple of drops of Florida water, not too much because this can irritate the skin. Stir with your left hand. Say prayers for what you need to help break the ties and the bonds that attempt to bind you and hold you back. So I don't know if you're connected to an ex or an unhealthy relationship, but Spirit is saying you need to spiritually clean. You should also smoke out your spot with sage, also frankincense and myrrh. Mop your house out with ammonia, and mop in with something sweet and fresh, something like orange blossoms, flowery, to bring in happiness and fulfillment into your house. You got to do some spiritual cleaning because there's a block. There's a block somewhere, and Spirit is saying if you do this, you're going to open up the way for blessings to come in. I'm Thinking About You by Frank Ocean. Okay, so if you are doubting like whether this person has you on their mind, let me tell you, this person is thinking about you. Or you could be thinking about your special person, okay? And so these cards can be mixed, switched, vice versa. Something happened in the winter, or something will be happening in the winter time. This is our first time checkpoint. Okay, so Spirit is saying like there could have been a breakup in the winter, this past winter. You could have gotten into union with someone in the winter, or this upcoming winter, something significant is going to happen. Maybe a pregnancy, maybe a wedding, maybe someone's giving birth, maybe a breakup. Something is going to happen in the winter. Release your ex so that you can evolve and get your blessings. So Spirit is saying if you want your happiness, you want your bliss, you want your 10 of Cups, your 9 of Cups, your 10 of Pentacles, your 4 of Wands, in traditional tarot, Spirit is saying that you need to give up your ex. Spirit is saying that this is an unhealthy relationship, okay, with this ex person. There's ulterior motives with this ex person. Sex may be good, but the love is not there. There's no love. And Spirit is saying, give this up. There could be unhealthy ties that bind you guys together. Spirit is saying, give this up. You need to take the spiritual baths. Also, another bath you can do is rompe saragüey. Okay? It's an herb that you can boil. If it's dried, if you buy it dry online, you can boil it, cool it down, and take a baño with that. If you can buy it fresh, great. Put the leaves in the water, cool water. Start shredding the leaves, the rompe saragüey. You can also get quita maldición herb as well. You're ripping them up in the water until the water, you release the ache, which is the spirit of the plant, into the water, which is green, the chlorophyll. You're going to sift out the leaves, squeeze them out, right? And then stir with your left hand about what you need, what you want to spiritually clean you, to uplift you, to open all the doors, to get rid of negativity, okay? And then you're going to physically bathe with soap and water, rinse off, and then dump this over your head, air dry, dress in white, sleep in white, and do this for a few days, okay? And see things open up for you. Positive thinking brings love, romance, passion, okay? So with these baños, with these baths that you do, you're going to find that you're going to start thinking more positively about your love life, okay? You can also go on my playlist section, and under Sanskrit mantras, you can look and say mantras that have to do with love. Mantras for love, mantras for positive thinking, mantras to get rid of negative thoughts, those kinds of things. These mantras are really short and sweet. You chant 108 times in the morning, 108 times at night, approximately 8 to 10 minutes. That's how long that it takes approximately, and you're going to start to see things clearing up. I am trustworthy. So someone is saying that I'm trustworthy. Like, if you don't know it, if they haven't said it to your face, Spirit is allowing you a window into the person's soul, a window into the person's heart, a window into the person's psyche, okay? That which you would never know. Things that your person would never disclose to anyone. Spirit is allowing you into their mind, into their soul, into their spirit, to let you know what they're thinking. I'm booed up with someone else right now. LMA. Booed up. Okay. So, you're not with your special person. Maybe because you're booed up with someone. Or maybe because your special person is booed up with someone right now. Maybe you didn't know they were booed up. Spirit is saying your special person is booed up. Okay. And so, because of this, things are not moving forward right now. If things were going fine, why are you watching this video? Okay. So Spirit is saying that something is not moving right now. There's a little stagnation. Something's a little stuck. Breaking down the walls so that I can progress. So those baños, those spiritual cleanings that you do are going to help to break down the walls so you can be able to move forward. There's something that's blocking. Okay. And those spiritual baños, the rompe saragüey, the quita maldición, these herbs are going to get rid of negative stuff, okay, negative energy, and they're going to open up the way with you chanting the mantras, with you saying your prayer and going into meditation with these mantras. You're going to open up the way for light, for blessings to come in for you. But Spirit is saying, like, what kind of fuckery is this? Like, this is by Amy Winehouse. I love this song. Okay, basically what this is saying is, like, why are you guys not together? How are you existing and surviving in this mess? Okay, things that happened shouldn't have happened. What's going on? Okay, Spirit is saying, like, there's a lack of mental clarity, and that these baños, these baths, these spiritual baths that you take, the spiritual cleanings that you do around your house, are going to open up the way to get rid of this fuckery. Because Spirit is saying, like, what is going on? How are you functioning in this? Okay. Now, Spirit is giving you a description of one of the people that could be involved in your love story, okay? This person could be your divine, masculine or feminine, or this person could be your karmic. This person figures prominently as a street person who is a hustler, drug dealer, or engaging in illegal activity. Okay, this is someone from the street. So this also includes strippers, dancers, okay, that deal in that world, in that nightlife world, okay? Someone in this love story could be a hustler, could be a drug dealer, a gambler, be going to gambling halls, could be running drugs, running guns, could be a scammer, importing and exporting things illegally, that kind of thing, okay? And so Spirit is saying, like, yeah, I see you. Look, you got to do what you got to do. The people around you got to do what they got to do. But Spirit is giving acknowledgement to this street person, okay? Now, ain't no mountain high enough to keep me from loving you. This is Marvin Gaye and Tammy. This was a song, I think, back in the 1960s, 1970s, okay? So, basically, if you're not in union with your special person, you're either going to make it happen or your special person's going to make it happen. Like, nothing's going to stop them. No block, no nothing. No one is going to stop them from getting to you. No one's going to stop you from getting to them. It's going to happen eventually. I'm going to pull from some additional Oracle decks, okay? To see if they give me any time checkpoints or any descriptions of anyone in this scenario. So just give me a second. Now the cards are starting to come out. Okay. Hold on just a second. Guys, you got spiritual cleaning again. There's something going on. Hold on just a second. No. Alright, so we're just going to stop there. I don't want the video to be too long. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. See if there's any cards that flipped before we get started. Yes, there is. Any other cards? Alright, good. Alright, so there's a couple of things that I saw here. Winter again. Guys, what's going on in the winter? Something significant is going to happen in the winter. Could be a wedding. Alright, let's get into this because this is interesting. You got a couple of double confirmations. First one. A lot of guys don't like, you guys don't like this card. Many of you. Who would? Black magic has been worked. Someone has done spell work, witchcraft, brujeria, bilongos, trabajos. Someone has thrown some black magic. Black magic exists in all cultures. It's not just confined to the continent of Africa. All races, all cultures. Someone has done something. I think that they have thrown something on you. That's what I think. Because you got the spiritual cleaning card. It's going to come up in this deck. I saw it as it was popping out. You got the spiritual cleaning card again. Someone has done work on you. Or you have done work on someone. And Spirit is saying they see you. So black magic, some spell work was done. Okay? I don't know where it's coming from yet. We'll be able to identify soon. The relationship that you may be in is based on the superficial. So you could be in a relationship with a karmic partner. Spirit is like, no, this is not the answer. This is not love. This is superficial. It could be sex, money, clout, but this is not real love. So Spirit is like, just get that out of your head. Don't think it's love, because it's not. And maybe you know. Maybe you already know. It's someone to pass the time. Maybe you're with this person so they can help you out financially. But there's a crossroads. There's a decision that has to be made. Okay? It's almost like the bubble is going to pop at some point. The bubble is going to burst. The balloon's going to burst. You know, I'm hearing like living this livable lie can only last but so long. And Spirit is like, the cover's about to be blown. Someone's cover is about to be blown. Okay? The masks are going to get ripped off and something is going to be revealed. And I say that, there's no trust between us. You guys will smile in each other's faces, ha ha he he. But there's no trust. Okay? Maybe there's no trust because there's no love. And it's like, yeah, okay. You do you, I'm going to do me. And that means some side pieces. Okay? That's a possibility. Keep in mind, I'm reading for an international collective. Hundreds, if not thousands of people in the Gemini collective watch this. And your placements in your astrological chart vary. Okay? So this may apply to a small set of people, a larger set of people, or this may not apply to a certain set of people at all. But this is what Spirit is saying. And I told you, a spiritual cleaning is needed yet again. Guys, you got this card once, twice. Something is going on. I'm not pulling these cards. Spirit's pulling these cards out. Something's not right. I told you, someone's throwing something. And I don't know, you may not be feeling well. You may be feeling sick. You may be feeling weighed down. You could be throwing stuff. And as a result of you throwing stuff at people, you're catching it back. That's a possibility. That could apply for a small set. But spiritual cleaning is needed. Okay? You definitely got to look up some baños, some baths to get rid of this stuff. Okay, several months. Our first time check. Well, we had winter, right? Several months. So several months takes us, we're March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Okay, so that several months can bring us into the winter, the fall, winter. Now, between now and several months, something's about to happen. Something's going to happen, something significant. I don't know if there's going to be a breakup, a pregnancy, a wedding, proposal. Something's going to hit the fan. There's going to be something that is going to be a surprise. Spirit is saying that this relationship is over. So if you're with a karmic, someone to pass the time, that person where they said, where is it? The relationship is superficial. Spirit is saying like it's only a matter of time. This relationship is about to be over. And I told you, someone's cover is going to be blown about a side piece somewhere. And people are just going to be like, this doesn't do it for me anymore. I'm done. The relationship is over. It's soon going to be ending. Now, one thing that can prompt this relationship to be over is an STD. Okay? I didn't pull this card. Spirit pulled this card. I called forth you spirit guides and protections. This is what they're showing me. It doesn't mean you have it. But there's a possibility that someone in your love story can have this. What is an STD? It is a sexually transmitted disease, aka sexually transmitted infection, aka gonorrhea, chlamydia, herpes, HIV. Okay, none of them are a death sentence. As long as you take your medication, you will be fine. They just make you very uncomfortable, and it can be somewhat of a hassle at times. Okay, but Spirit is saying maybe the breakup will be triggered by, because you guys had your own little third-party situations, an STD could have been introduced into this scenario, and that could have been like the straw. I think it's the saying, the straw that broke the camel's back. Okay, it was like people were like, oh, enough, I am done, that's it, no more. STD. Spirit is saying release an old lover in order to start a new relationship. So you got to get rid of the ex. Let me see if this came up. I feel like this came up. Oh my God. You guys are getting so many double cards. This is crazy. Release your ex so you can evolve and get your blessings. And it's release an old lover in order to start a new relationship. Guys, you can't make this up. Your spirit guides are here. That person that you're in a superficial relationship with, Spirit is like, they got to go. It's over. Okay? Now, I don't know. Is it too late to beat this STD that could be coming into the scenario? Or are you just in time so that you don't get an STD? Well, that person doesn't get an STD. Okay? These are questions. Winter again. Guys, you can't make this up. Fall, winter, something's going to be going down. And I don't know what it is, but mark that on your calendar. On another note, there is a gypsy spirit guide that wants attention. So, for a set of you, a segment of you guys have a spirit guide that helps you to be able to read people, that helps you to assess people and situations very easily. Okay, you don't need any cards to be reading people, but this spirit guide, this gypsy spirit that walks with you, wants attention. Man or woman, you have a diviner, a spirit that walks with you, that wants attention. So you can go online, Google it, look for gypsy spirit guides, see what picture stands out for you, print that picture, put a little glass of water, a little tea light candle. Do not leave candles unlit or else there will be a fire, especially if you have black magic in your reading. Anything can happen. Do not leave candles unattended, okay? Especially when you have a black magic card, okay? Because whoever is working this black magic is looking to take people out. And there could be a lot of mishaps, all right? But this spirit guide wants attention. Do not let the water go dirty. Change the water periodically. Light a candle, say prayers, ask the spirit guide to protect you, to guide you. And if the spirit guide wants you to do work, ask the spirit guide to show you how they want you to do work. Maybe to help other people, okay? Let me pull from another oracle deck really quickly. See if there's any more descriptions or any more time checkpoints. So just give me a couple seconds. Okay, that doesn't count because the card didn't jump. Hold on just a second. All right. One more time. I don't know if these cards want to talk. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay, now they're talking. All right. Okay, that should be enough. I don't want the video to be too long. All right, so let's see what happens here. Someone walked away too soon. So, I don't know if this was with your special person. You guys broke up. You know, things happened rather suddenly. Things just didn't work. But I'm feeling like it was a sudden thing. It was almost like impulsive, rash. Okay. Someone who's in this scenario that figures prominently is tall. Okay. So it could be the karmic that you're with is tall. For a female, tall would be 5'7" and taller. For a male, tall would be probably taller than 6 feet. Okay, but someone in this love story figures prominently. That's tall. Spirit is saying that you have a chakra blockage. This one of your chakras, your crown, your third eye, your heart chakra, solar chakra, root chakra, sacral chakra. One of these chakras, and I didn't mention all the chakras. I'm not great with chakras, but you need to go to my playlist to Sanskrit mantras and look up the chakra mantras to open up your chakras, okay, so that you can release that blockage. Because in addition to the black magic and the spiritual cleaning, you got to clean up that chakra blockage if you want your full blessings, okay? Spirit is saying your wish comes true. So in the end, wish is fulfilled. That's the Star card in traditional tarot. That's the Nine of Cups in traditional tarot. Okay, so your blessings are going to be coming in. But you got to clean this all up. You got to clean the black magic up. You got to do the baños. Open up your chakras. Spirit is saying that my beliefs prevent us from being together. So guys, you may not be in union with your person because it's something that someone believes. Maybe someone told them lies. Maybe it's just their disposition. Like they don't support what you're doing. They don't like what you're doing, or you don't like what the person is doing. Okay? I'm hearing like false accusations. But someone doesn't like it. I don't know. Maybe it's spiritual beliefs as well that's preventing you guys from being together. Okay? Spirit is saying be careful at night. There could be a robbery, a mugging at night. You got to be very careful, especially with this black magic card. Okay? You got to watch your back at night. Watch being in the street at night. Watch your back. I'm seeing that someone could possibly run up from behind you. Something with your back. You got to watch your back. Someone is taking drugs to cope. So this could be you. You could be drinking a lot, snorting cocaine, taking, popping pills, Xannies, Percocets, smoking a lot of weed, marijuana. but someone is doing something. That's either you or your karmic or your special person somewhere in this love story. Someone is going overboard with the drugs and or alcohol. But amidst all of this, Spirit is saying invest in yourself at all levels. And you may say, well, what does that mean? Does that mean going to get my hair done? Yeah, go get your hair done, go get your nails done, work yourself out in the gym, go get some work done if you feel like that's what you need to do. But investing in yourself starts with prayer, meditation, getting your spirit right. Mantras that I have listed on my playlist, Sanskrit mantras, there's a whole menu of mantras to help you to fine-tune your spirit, to get your chakras aligned. In my opinion, that's where I think you need to start. Work from the inside out. And then everything will fall into place. The final card is someone is spying by getting tarot card readings or spiritual readings. So look, guys, this could be you. You could be spying on your special person by watching these videos. You could be going to someone to get a spiritual reading. Not necessarily in this system, in another system. Okay? But someone is spying. This is the equivalent of the Page of Swords card in traditional tarot. Let me pull from this Sibylla deck real quick to clear things up so I can get ready to close for you guys. A lot of cards are coming out, so let's see what's happening here. Okay, so the first card you got is the house card. So something's not right with the house. The house could represent your foundation. To me, this house looks dark. There's darkness in this house. I don't suggest you sleep in the dark. Okay, you got black magic. People are sending things to you. Do not sleep in the dark. So Spirit is saying you better get some night lights. Sleep with some lights on. Do not sleep in pitch blackness. This is what Spirit is telling you. The next card that came, prison. So, and I believe you guys got a street hustler. I think you guys got a street hustler. Someone to do in the streets. Guys, you got to be careful of prison. Someone in your love story has to be careful of prison. Okay? Prison is, you got to be careful doing illegal activities because you're being watched. Okay? And this black magic doesn't help any. So, foe. Okay, so this is enemiga. So, you have an enemy. Okay? This enemy could be a female. I'm saying that my head is tingling. This enemy could be the one that's throwing stuff at you. Or you could be throwing stuff at this person. Okay? There's an enemy that's lurking. And it is a female. And this female could be the one that's throwing the black magic. Okay? Now, I pulled so many cards here. The black magic card. Okay? So Spirit wants you to keep an eye on them. The next card that came up is wife. Alright? So you could be a wife. Or this could be the wife of someone that you're dealing with. Okay? This person that you're dealing with, you could be seeing, and this person could already have a pre-existing family. A wife and kid, a woman and kid. Alright? Or this could be you coming up in the wintertime. That you could get married in the winter. Or there could be a proposal. And you could have your dreams fulfilled of becoming a wife and having a family. Your 10 of Cups, your 10 of Pentacles, your 4 of Wands. Okay, so this is another possibility for a set of you. Spirit says that there's going to be a surprise. There's going to be a surprise. Now, what is this guy doing? He's catching fish. In my tradition and in a lot of the Caribbean cultures, fish means what? Pregnancy. So that surprise that comes along could be that you're pregnant. Okay? So pregnancy could be imminent. So just watch it. Okay? Yeah, you may have a pop-up pregnancy. The next card that you got is joyfulness. Okay, but this joyfulness has 3 people, a man and 2 women. But this joyfulness card came upside down. It came reversed. So this third party situation, no bueno. Okay, it is not a good look. Spirit is saying that, you know, this card came reversed. There's going to be a problem. This person, or this could be you. You could have one person where there's passion and the other person where there's true love. There's purity. Okay? But there's 2 separate people. All right? And this man may have to choose between the 2 of you. Or you may have to choose between 2 people. One that gives you passion and the other one who brings you love and romance. Okay? But where there's true love. And not just lust. Alright? Let me pull from my Lightseer's deck. Lightseer's deck did not want to talk before. Let's see. That's way too many cards. Okay, we're going to stick with that. Alright, so 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles came upright. This is holding on. Watching your money. Watching how you spend money. Okay? Holding things close to you. Alright? This could also mean, in some cases, greed. Not sharing. Not being generous. Okay? Not being kind. You have the Page of Swords. So like I said before, someone's stalking. Someone's going on your social media. Someone's watching you. Okay? You're the Page of Swords. And this particular deck, also for another set of you, this Page of Swords can talk about illumination through knowledge. Okay? So the more that you study, the more that you get spiritually in tune with yourself, the better off you'll be. Okay, so Spirit could also talk about, like, you need to study. I don't know if you're thinking about going back to school. You know, that may be a distinct possibility. Or just reading, you know, nurturing your intellect is what Spirit could be saying. You have the 9 of Cups. So I told you, wish fulfillment is not too far away. Okay? Wish fulfillment could be in the winter time. Because remember, I said winter and several months that are coming up. You could have your wish fulfillment then. And also the Star. You have 2 cards that talk about wish fulfillment. And it's from the divine. But you got to connect with Spirit, okay? And once you connect with spirit and do all your spiritual cleanings and baths, you're going to be rewarded. All right. All the goodness and blessings are going to come. But you got to clean up a bit. Okay. Spiritually. And then the Eight of Cups came reversed. So the Eight of Cups generally means walking away. But someone's not walking away. Someone's coming towards you. Okay. So this could be your, significant other, your special person that's coming towards you. Or you could be going towards your special person. Like now is the time. You're not walking away. No one's walking away. Okay. Now you guys could be in the way of coming into union with your divine masculine or divine feminine. Okay. I'm going to pull from your guardian angel cards, archangel cards really quickly, and then I'm going to close out. All right, got 2 cards. Great. So let's see what your archangels are saying. Wow, Archangel Raphael is saying, breathe. Okay, so for some of you, I'm hearing panic attacks. Some of you guys may have panic attacks. And when you have panic attacks, Spirit is saying that you need to take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. Okay? Old patterns, old emotions. Every time you expel, you exhale. You're getting rid of that negativity. Okay? I'm saying that my head is tingling yet again. It's almost like you're cleaning your body out of that baggage, emotional and otherwise, by taking several deep breaths. Okay? Raphael is speaking. Spirit is saying that you are safe. Archangel Michael, you are safe. So if any of you guys had fear about this whole black magic thing, you want to be concerned. But Spirit is saying in the end, I got your back. But you got to take the good foot forward. Can't just sit and let things happen to you. Archangel Michael is speaking. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you and your loved ones at home. So you have a guardian angel. You got this spirit. I think it's the gypsy spirit, maybe one of them that's protecting you. Okay, but you have some serious guardian angels, some spirit guides and protections that are watching over you and protecting you. Okay, from lower energies. But it's still coming up in your reading, and you still have some blockages that you got to work through. But in the end, several months, the winter time, wish fulfillment, it's coming through for you. Guys, this has been your March 2020 Love Tarot pop-up reading. I will see you in a few weeks for your April 2020 Love Tarot pop-up. If you want a private reading, email me at ayabaswind, WYND 999 @gmail.com. Have a great evening. Ciao.